Hey, what's up, everybody? So people are pissed about this Kathy Griffin tweet or picture that she has of her basically looking like cutting off the president's head and his head all bloody, which is kind of crazy. The thing about me is, like, I get comedy. Like, I don't want anybody, like, fired and arrested and stuff like that. But technically it is against the law to promote the death or murder or assassination of the president. And I'm just saying, what if this was Obama? Like, people would be freaking out. But you know what? I think people are freaking out with this anyway, because even people that I know who are against Trump are disgusted by this. So let's take a look at the photo, and then look at the photo that I tweeted out that you guys should go check out on my Twitter and tweet out as well. So I don't yet know the context of this. I don't understand why this was made. I don't know if she cut off several people's heads, and it's not just him. It's not just Trump. It's also other people. You know, I don't know if there's, like, if she was told to do this by a network rep or somebody with the photo. You know, who knows, right? So I don't know the story. My point is, like, she did it, and it looks crazy, right? So, yeah, what do you guys think about this? But I have my own take on this. Since Kathy wants to do this, I figured it's nothing more better than payback, you know? So here you go. I tweeted out, "Right back at ya, you sick bitch," and I sent that out to a bunch of random people. Feel free to go retweet that. It's on the top of my Twitter right now. We're going to see if we can get that to thousands of retweets, guys. We'll see if we can do that. Look at her bloody neck. I mean, oh my God. But seriously, in all seriousness, I mean, technically, seriously, if this was done, I mean, you have to search yourself. If this was done to George Bush, how would people react? Nine Inch Nails wanted to perform at the MTV Video Music Awards in, I believe, 2005 or so. They wanted to have a picture of George Bush behind them as they sang a song that was not very specific to Bush, but was about the presidency in a way. They were not allowed to do it. They were not allowed to sing about Bush, right? I guarantee you would not have been able to sing anti-Obama stuff. However, now that Trump is in office, because he's an outsider and not part of the globalists, or perhaps part of the Illuminati, or whatever you want to call it. Just think about it. The Bushes are all together, the Clintons are all together, Trump's not. I'm not saying like I like Trump or I support Trump or anything like that. I'm just saying, look at the double standards that are being created, and when you look at the double standards that are being created, it's very obvious, right? Like, you would never have been allowed to do that back then. But now you're allowed to post beheadings of the president and all these other things everywhere. And yeah, even just nobody is happy about this, because it's technically it's illegal. Technically, you could be arrested for this. Kathy Griffin shows her support for ISIS by holding up a mock of President Trump's. Instead of holding up, you know, maybe like people from ISIS or holding up things like that, things are actually like these awful things about that have been going on for years. You know, this is what gets held up. You know, it's just funny to me. It's a funny double standard. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not like, I didn't vote, so I don't really care. I'm not even mad like all these people are mad at. The thing about me is I'm just noticing the double standards, and I'm sitting back and I'm laughing, man. I'm laughing at these double standards. Speaking of double standards, we're going to get a double standard tonight when WWE SmackDown is completely the opposite of Monday Night Raw tonight. We'll talk about that. I got some wrestling news that I want to get to, but for now, if you guys want to have some fun, feel free to go over on Twitter and just light it up. I'll see you guys in a few, but I had to share this. Man, she does look like Andy Dick, bro.